Time to ring in another edition of Friday Football Focus. The Atascadero Greyhounds were looking to be top dog in the Pac-5, but could they soar with the Eagles of Arroyo Grande? The Lompoc Braves would secure another top seed in the Los Padres League if they could pounce on the Panthers of Pioneer Valley. And every team that Camarillo has faced this year has felt the sting of the Scorpions. Now the Thousand Oaks Lancers try to slay mighty Camarillo. Friday Football Focus always delivers a superhero performance.
I am Luther Rickno. You are watching Friday's Football Focus. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. From the largest sports team on local television. Live, Friday Football Focus.
All right, playoff spots could be wrapped up tonight. A lot of big games to get to on Friday Football Focus. I'm Mike Clan along with Senator De Los Santos.
That's right. We have highlights from San Luis Obispo County to Oaks Christian in Westlake. But we begin in Atascadero as the Hounds hosted Arroyo Grande in a Pac-5 League showdown. Senior reporter Dave Alley was there for all the action, and he joins us live from the stadium. Dave, I can see those sprinklers are on over there. Are you staying nice and dry?
Yes. Yeah, correct, Senator A. And hi, Mike, as well. I'm going to try and avoid these sprinklers here. But let me tell you about this game because it was an absolute Central Coast blockbuster. Area powers Arroyo Grande and Atascadero squaring off. Both came in with identical records, 7-1 overall, 2-0 in the Pac-5. And they brought in, the Eagles did, they brought in all these lofty rankings, number 2 in CIF, 28th in the state. But Atascadero had the home field advantage. This field, Memorial Stadium, a place they haven't lost in 3 years, so this had all the makings of an absolute surefire league showdown. Hounds trying to extend a home winning streak to 16 games, while the Eagles were trying to win their 7th straight road game, so something had to give. Hounds received the opening kickoff and went right to work, pounding the ball to senior running back Mark Martin. Atascadero piled up the first downs and yards down the field, chewing up the clock. Finally, on the 18th play of the 9-minute, 47-second drive, Martin caps it off with a short touchdown. Hounds score to break AG's 3-game shutout streak. Tom Goosen and the Eagles allowing their first points since September 25th. Move to the second quarter. Eagles with the ball. Alex Checky with the handoff. Somehow stays on his feet, slips and slides, spinning his way deep inside Atascadero territory. A couple plays later, Sawyer May, 360 spin, keeps it himself, and goes into the end zone, putting AG on the board. Game all tied up at 7 apiece. Stay in the second. Eagles knocking on the door once again. Matt Sill with the ball, takes it left, spins at the 5, goes across the goal line. Eagles with their first lead of the ball game, 14-7. AG defense then begins to assert itself. Sweep to Martin. He goes nowhere, met by a brick wall named Sam Ness. Eagles with a 14-7 lead at the halftime break, but Dick Cooper and the Hounds would come out of the locker room and quickly cut into the deficit. Logan Armstrong booting a 25-yard field goal. The Hounds were down just 14-10. Then late third quarter, huge swing of momentum. Very next play after an Atascadero fumble recovery. It's Carson Rinkenberger finding all sorts of trouble as he's picked off by Cole Cunningham at midfield. That's a huge turn of events that would lead to an AG field goal into the fourth. Hounds down 7, driving towards a possible game-tying touchdown. But the ball pops out, and it's Zach Hepper falling on the loose pigskin. Another key turnover for Arroyo Grande, and they would take immediate advantage. A few plays later at the Atascadero 41, ball goes to Bradley Mickey, finds a hole up the middle, and he takes it the distance into the house. Longest play of the night for either team is the dagger, as Arroyo Grande goes on to earn a hard-fought victory, beating Atascadero in Memorial Stadium 24-10. So a fantastic ball game, definitely lived up to its building, really felt like a championship contest, a league championship contest. Arroyo Grande has claimed at least a share of that. They can claim it outright with a home win next week over San Luis Obispo. They go to 8-1 overall, 3-0 in the Pac-5. As for Atascadero, they dropped to 7-2 overall, 2-1 in league play. Next week, they'll wrap up the regular season with arch rival Paso Robles. That'll be further north up in Paso. And I'm going to try and, again, avoid these sprinklers. They're really stalking me right here. So we're going to send it back to you, reporting live in Atascadero, Dave Valley, for Friday Football Focus. Mike?
All right, Dave, great job as always. Love to see those physical highlights between AG and Atascadero. Well, Dos Pueblos could shake up the Channel League with an upset victory over Ventura. Final regular season game for the home Chargers, who have just 3 wins, yet they have scored over 50 points on 2 occasions. Speaking of scoring, Ventura running away with the game. Tyler Smith, the Jack Gutierrez Cougars up 35-0 in the first half. Dos Pueblos does get a nice drive to end the half. Kellen Roberts, a senior, what'd you laugh about? Josh Flora hangs on in the middle.
He did the whip.
Oh, he did the whip? Not that again. Roberts screamed past to Manny Nwusu. He had the right moves. Nice yardage downfield. And just under a minute to go in the half. Roberts to Blake Irwin. That leads to a touchdown sneak by Roberts. DP down 35-7 at the half. That didn't spoil the halftime festivities. Dos Pueblos hosting homecoming. More reason to smile for the Chargers. Early second half, Manny being Manny. The senior Manny Nwusu, he has to be the team most valuable player. Rips off a tough, long touchdown run. DP down 35-14, but the Ventura Cougars also have a good 22. I hate to see that number in Vegas, but it's a winner on the football field. Roanne Morin takes the quick handoff, goes about 30 yards for the touchdown. Cougars in front, 42-14. Ventura Special Teams setting up their last score of the night. The Cougars block the punt, leads to a Tyler Smith touchdown pass on the far sideline. Ventura rolls 48-28, so the Cougars lock up a playoff spot. They're 3-0 in league. They can win their 3rd straight league title next week if they beat rival Buena. DP ending the season 3-7. They played a lot of juniors this year. They also have a strong JV squad. Buena hosting San Marcos. It's alumni and homecoming night. Look who's in the house. Channel 3 star reporter Kelsey Gerkins, Buena alum, doing some cheerleading.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you've seen her on The Amazing Race. She's also an FFF former reporter. Good stuff. And Juan Gaitan, some tough running, takes a big blast from Paul Galarte. Juan gets up, gets another handoff, and this time he's barely touched. He's in for the touchdown. First points of the game belong to Buena, 7-0 Dogs early. San Marcos going on a long drive. Luke Pollock just took over at quarterback a few weeks ago. Gets the quick hitter there. Now 4th and short for San Marcos. They're going to go for it, and they just get it. Ivan Reyes moving the chains. Now another 4th down. This was 4th and 8, and it's Pollock to Reyes. He gets nailed, but he's fine. It's another San Marcos first down. 3rd and long, Pollock to Deshaun Vines. First down inside the Buena 15. Now the drive would stall. They go for a short field goal, but it's partially blocked. So the Royals, after all that, come away empty. Final play of the first quarter, Martin Maher swings it out to Andrew Burgum. He gets upfield for about 15 yards. Buena leading 7-0 after 1 quarter. Very first play of the second quarter, big hitter. The senior Maheras launching a bomb, direct hit. Mason Bellings, 68 yards for the touchdown. PAT no good, 13-0 Dogs. Plenty to cheer about for Kelsey Gerkins and the rest of the Bulldog faithful. It was 20-zip at half. Buena cruises 34-7. They're 3-0 in league, so it's all for the marbles next week in the Channel League between rivals Buena and Ventura. 1-8 San Marcos hosts Santa Barbara next Friday in their annual big game. Center A.
That'll be a good one. Well, those Santa Maria Saints were coming off a nice win against Morro Bay, but they were in for a challenge tonight against Mission Prep. Now the Saints trailed 16-7 at the half. 3rd quarter, Royals came out firing. Bryce Fetterman finds Patrick Miller down the sideline as he goes 45 yards to the end zone. Royals now up 23-7. Now the Saints would respond as Raymond Santillan hands it off to Isaiah Garcia. Now he would bust through Royals D to pick up about 29 yards and a big first down. You know what? The fans loving this on this Hallows Eve. They were cheering on their teammates right there. Now the Saints would have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up and good. The Royals would now lead at 23-10 to the 4th quarter. Fiddleman going back to the end zone again. This time he finds Christian Harvey. Now he would catch the ball. That's a fantastic grab right there. The Royals now lead at 30-10. The Saints fought hard in this one, but came up a little short as Mission Prep would go on to take it 30-10 with the victory. Mission Prep clinches the top seed in the Northern League. They host Morro Bay next Friday.
All right, so Mission Prep going to win that league outright with an easy win over Morro Bay, we expect, next week.
Well, we venture into the Los Padres League next. Highlights of Long Post contest at Pioneer Valley.
Plus, we stop in Orcutt as St. John Joseph's battles Cabrillo, so stay with us.